I'd like to call the meeting to order for the Bayfield Town Board for Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. Roll call, please.
Trustee Nyberg. Here. Trustee Zazzaro.
Here.
Trustee Hartz.
Here.
Trustee Lyon.
Here.
Trustee Moreland.
Here.
Trustee McLaurin.
Here.
And Mayor Ah.
Here. Please all rise for the pledge. Does the board have any conflicts of interest?
No.
Next up is general public input for those items not on the agenda. Please state your...
Hi, Chuck Fouts, 310 County Road 526, and I'm here on behalf of the Schroeder ditches and the Campbell lateral, and there's going to be a lot of new faces on the board, and actually as we look over here, some pretty relatively new people in administration too. And anyway, we you know, when the town was built, these irrigation ditches were almost all rural on private property, and the town's growing. We know that. A lot of development, and we just want to reiterate the importance of trying to manage that right and manage the ditches, and we feel like these canals and ditches need to be piped, and then the stormwater needs to be handled correctly. We don't want stormwater discharged into our ditches, and just you know, we're more than glad to talk to the new board or the town administration. We want to work with you, not against you, but we want you to be very cognizant of these ditches and hold the developers accountable and get this stuff taken care of on the front end so it doesn't turn into issues like the stormwater from Dove Ranch from years back. There's been a lot going on there, and it's going to be a way more expensive, more complicated fix on the back end than it would have been on the front end. So welcome to the new town administration. We're anxious to work with you, and to the remaining board members and the board members that are leaving, congratulations. And the new board members, let's work together and do this right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chuck, can you get John your contact information when you get a chance?
Yeah.
Either call him or whatever.
Lucy Stewart, and I want to say that in our lateral B, which is right next to our subdivision, Bucky and his company went in and they put some more of that ditch underground, so they've gone quite a bit with that lateral B going along the highway there, so I'm glad to see that. So another thing, I'm still dealing with the truck that has been parked, abandoned to me. It's been there 8 weeks tomorrow. It's leaking oil, the windshield's broken, expired plates. When does that vehicle become an abandoned vehicle that maybe if the town don't want to do it, that I can call somebody to tow it out of there? That is a hazard to us. I'm not the only one. I almost got hit by the delivery truck and then the trash truck because there's no place if somebody else is coming. And I really wish the town, I don't know if there's an ordinance or not, but I really wish the town would do their job. Thank you.
Hi, Marion Tone, 1495 County Road 526. And
Rachel Davenport, 4034 County Road 509.
we're just here again to thank you for everything, but also then to refer you again to Bayfield Heritage Days, the last Saturday of every September, which is September 26th this year, so 9/26/26. And I'll hand this over, but we're having a welcome reception in which we're hoping to engage members of the community, as I've said, whether you've lived here for 125 years, which I think is Bayfield's anniversary this year, right? Or 125 days, we'd welcome everybody to participate in Bayfield Heritage Days. We're having a reception this Sunday at 4:30 at the library. And nobody works harder than Rachel, who's on so many volunteer boards. So anyway, I'm going to hand this over so that your folks will have it, but thank you very much.
And just to follow up, just thank you very much for your service, and we welcome everyone, new board members, old board members, all the community.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Evan Cavanis. I live at 99 County Road 526. I'm here speaking on behalf also of the Campbell Lateral and the Schroeder ditches. And I just wanted to add, Chuck came up and talked a bit about this, but especially getting to welcome all the new folks to the board, and, me, myself being a bit new to spaces like this as well, reiterating the importance of part of the reason why Bayfield is such a beautiful and wonderful place to live, why we have the great celebrations like Heritage Days, is because of the agricultural heritage and hopefully future of the town. Without irrigated agriculture, we'd look a lot like Aztecs. So I think it's really important that we keep that infrastructure that dates back to the 1800s, getting and conveying water to the places it needs to get, and especially in a way that's safe for the new families that we're welcoming into the town as well, because concerns with open ditches through these new subdivisions is, you could get a kiddo falling in. And as a parent of 3 kids under the age of 6, I don't even want to think about it. And so, I would just ask that moving forward, as you step into leadership, and those of you who continue to lead, that you keep agriculture front of mind, and we'd love to collaborate and talk. And I'd welcome anybody to come out to our place. We're just across the fence line from the town, and walk the ditch with us. We can show you anytime. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public input? Okay, I'll close that part of the meeting. Has the board had a chance to look over the agenda?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, I make a motion that we approve the agenda as presented.
Got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Nyberg.
Yes.
Trustee Cesaro.
Yes.
Trustee Harts.
Yes.
Trustee Lyon.
Yes.
Trustee Moreland.
Yes.
Trustee McLaurin.
Yes.
And Mayor Ah.
Yes. Next is the current Board of Trustees action agenda items. Meeting minutes from April 7th of 2026.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a comment on the meeting minutes, actually. I was reviewing what we discussed about the crack seal bid award from our last meeting, and I've received comments from town members and people in my neighborhood about not working with our local providers and going with the lowest bid, understanding that it's a Colorado revised statute when we use sales tax. I think we need to find a way as a town to support local, and seeing the individuals that we awarded the bid to in my neighborhood this morning, I will say that when we went with local, it was definitely more professional. I didn't see anyone in any kind of safety clothing this morning, and so when we were discussing this, as I'm reviewing the minutes of why we were going with something that was half the price of what some of our local providers provide, I was seeing what that looked like today, and it was very disappointing that we can't support local and we have to go with what's the lowest cost. So I would urge our continuing board members and our new board members to figure out a way that we can support local business, so that so I don't have to see what I saw today, and then I don't have to discuss with my neighbors who these people are in the neighborhood who they didn't understand what was going on. And we have used there was professionalism in the past, and that was from people in Bayfield. And that's my only comment on the minutes, and I'd be happy to move to approve our minutes from our last meeting.
I'll second that.
Got a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Nyberg.
Yes.
Trustee Cesaro.
Yes.
Trustee Harts.
Yes.
Trustee Lyon.
Yes.
Trustee Moreland.
Yes.
Trustee McLaurin.
Yes.
And Mayor Ah.
Yes. resolution number 665 to number 668 correction.
Yeah, this was me. So when I wrote that resolution, I thought the one canceling the election was an ordinance, and it was actually a resolution. So the resolution 665 was the one that canceled the election. So having seen what to do on that, it does need remotioned as resolution 668, and it's the one that has to do with the town hall sprinkler malfunction. So would you please remotion that for me to motion 668?
Is there any questions from the board?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 668 in lieu of 665.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Nyberg,
Yes.
Trustee Zazzaro,
Yes.
Trustee Harts,
Yes.
Trustee Lyon,
Yes.
Trustee Moreland,
Yes.
Trustee McLaurin,
Yes.
and Mayor Ah.
Yes. Next up is award presentation and new trustee swear-in. Let's see. I guess I need to go there.
Yep.
So we have three trustees we have three trustees that are done with their service at this point. We've got Trustee Harts, Trustee Moreland, and Trustee Cesaro. And before we start, I hand out the awards. I would like to personally thank each and one of you for your volunteering for the Bayfield Town Board. I know sometimes this job seems pretty thankless, but I hope you all take some positive experiences away from all this with you and a sense of pride for achieving some good goals while you work here. Speaking for the citizens of Bayfield, I would like to say thank you very much and good luck with your future endeavors. And if you're looking for something to do on Tuesday nights, I understand that the movie theater in Durango has $5 movie night on Tuesday. So first up is Trustee Harts. Just smile at that. Next is Trustee Cesaro. I know, it's dangerous.
Thank you.
And Trustee Moreland.
Can I get one more, please, with all of you board members in it?
Everyone.
And we'll do one for the new ones too, so, all right. Yeah, if you can. I know, sorry.
Oh, we need to be sweet. I don't think she can get us
All right, 1, 2, 3.
So,
dismissed.
Yes.
dismissed.
Chore duty over.
Best of luck to all the newbies.
Next is the swearing-in ceremony for trustee Taylor, trustee Trujillo, and trustee Ackerman. And our Judge Davlin will do the swearing in. Do you want to call him up yourself?
Yeah, or I was gonna do that.
What's that? Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it up to you.
Sean will swear in.
What was that?
I don't know.
So I will call Jeremiah Ackerman up, please. Do that.
Here.
Over them there. So raise your right hand and follow after me. I, Jeremiah Ackerman, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the ordinances of the town of Bayfield, Colorado.
and the ordinances of the town of Bayfield, Colorado,
And I will bear faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear faith and allegiance to the same,
That I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservations
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion,
And that I will well
that I will well
and faithfully perform
and faithfully perform
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
to which I have been elected.
to which I've been elected.
Congratulations, good luck.
Marie.
Actually, Tom Clark's supposed to be.
Will there be pies and cake?
We need your voice.
Yeah, on the corner. But if we get the ordinance.
Yes. Someone.
We'll call Miss Lavania Taylor, please.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it'll be two.
Miss Taylor, please raise your hand.
I,
Lavania Taylor,
Lavania Taylor,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the ordinances of the town of Bayfield,
and
Colorado.
the ordinances of the town of Bayfield, Colorado,
That I will bear faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear faith and allegiance to the same,
That I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservations
or purposes of evasion.
or purposes of evasion,
That I will well
that I will well
and faithfully perform
and faithfully perform
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
to which I've been elected.
to which I have been elected.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I will call Mr. Andrew Trujillo, here, please. Raise your right hand. I, Andrew Trujillo, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
And I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the ordinances of the town of Bayfield, Colorado,
and the ordinances of the town of Bayfield, Colorado.
and that I will bear faith and allegiance to the same,
And that I will bear faith and allegiance to the same,
and I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservations
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well
and that I will well
and faithfully perform
and faithfully perform
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
Congratulations, sir.
Before we start. Very cool.
Not the second or first time I've signed my life away.
Yes, the judge. Thank you. Yep. But we're all gonna scoot close. Let's in your seat.
It'll be the last photo, I promise.
Like Christmas.
Slide this by there. I know.
Oh, it's right here.
I'll say, man, this guy's been
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you.
Here, come over this way, leather aspects. There you go, right there. And this is you.
I'd like to thank all of our new board members for essentially volunteering. Welcome aboard. Good luck. So we have to start over with the conflicts of interest for the trustees on the remainder of the agenda. Do the trustees have any conflicts of interest?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. Moving on, some general public input, again, limited 3 minutes per speaker, or 10 minutes total.
Brian Blanchard, 627 Louisiana Drive. First off, thanks to the outgoing and thanks to the incoming. New blood, good to see. I hope you all get along and have a good time with this whole thing. I would ask to think about the oath you just took. I think it's important. You know, it's a commitment that you're making, and we appreciate that. But even the existing board members, think about that. You took that oath as well. So I ask that you do what's best for the town when you vote on things, and you do what's best for the citizens when you vote on things. That's all it is. Thank you.
Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time with them. I'm not a town member. I'm Phyllis Ludwig, 9205 County Road 521. The fence line is the town limits at our ranch. And so anything that affects us, or if we affect you, please let us know. And we do appreciate everything the town board does. And we hope and pray that you'll enjoy your time here. And I won't bug you too much, I promise. Thank you.
So Phyllis, while you're standing there,
Yes.
I know I'm
knew
not
it.
supposed to talk to the public at this point in time, but thank you for, or congratulations on winning Cattleman of the Year.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It's quite an honor. My husband is 85, still going as strong as he can, but he's outlasted all the other Ludwigs on the ranch work. So we're very thankful, and we feel very honored that we got the award. And thank you so much.
Just to bookend Phyllis's remarks, we're the fence line on the east side of the town, south of the highway. So I want to welcome all you new members and thank you for what you're willing to do. And as Phyllis said, let us know if you have concerns and we'll try to do the same, and we hope to work together in the future. Thank you.
Any other public input? Okay, moving on. Department reports and board discussion. Public Works.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, trustees. Glad you guys could all make it. So I did prepare a board report for you guys. We had 38 one-call tickets, was about average. You guys, the new trustees, you'll start seeing some of this information come to you monthly. The big thing that's at the end of your packet is our I&I fees we've been collecting for the last few years. Those will actually be dropping off bills June. I believe May is the last billing date, and they'll drop off. So at the bottom of your packet, when you look through, there's a bunch of before and after pictures. We're doing some chemical grouting and manhole rehabilitation to stop some I&I. So that's one of the big projects we've had going on right now. The liners are scheduled to start here the first of next week, and we'll be wrapping that project up.
The manholes look great.
Yeah, there's quite interesting. There is one email in there we did get from CNL Lining, kind of an attaboy to the Public Works staff and Lucas Horn. So these guys do a lot of the interior work, but a lot of the staff is who supports this. We do all the pre-cleaning prep and things like that for them to be able to get in and perform this work. So I just want to put that in front of you. It's nice when we can get attaboy sometimes, so that's in the packet. Oh, inflow and infiltration. So I don't know if you guys haven't been at the meetings. A year and a half ago, we deployed 27 flow meters upstream and downstream of all the irrigation ditches through town. So what we're getting is we're getting a lot of inflow of fresh water, maybe groundwater, could be irrigation water into the sewer system, and then that ends up as seasonal flows in our wastewater treatment facility. So you see those flows spike during the irrigation season and drop back down to normal. So it's a lot harder to treat clean and raw water, so we're trying to keep that from infiltrating our collection system, and that will go ahead and push the expansion of the wastewater plant further out. So basically we can add more houses with the capacity that we have, and we have room for growth. We're not treating that raw water, so that's what this project is trying to accomplish, kind of at a 30,000 level foot. But I'd be happy to answer any questions if you guys had any questions.
I just had a question about the chip seal that's going on. Is that posted somewhere on the website where what streets are going to be affected?
No, that was sent today. It will be posted on social media with a map as far as where they're going right now. So.
Okay. Excellent.
All right. Thanks,
Any other
guys.
questions for Public Works?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Interim Chief of Police report.
All right. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the board. Welcome, new members of the board. For those that don't know me, I'm Dustin. I'm the interim chief of the Bayfield Police Department for seemingly a hopefully short time yet, but it's nice to meet y'all and welcome. So for the month of March, a couple of the big items that I provided, I did attend with Jeremy and Trustee Zazzaro, the La Plata Electric tabletop on the public safety power shutoffs. I did provide you a little bit from their website with that link on that. And basically that's them kind of preemptively explaining some things on if and when they needed to do a preemptive power shutoff for fire mitigation risks. And so we've been trying to, between that and the new emergency alert system, trying to really broadcast that information to the public. So I wanted to get it before you. I know I had mentioned it in the packet a couple last month, I think. But we did get that new packet for the alert system to share. So if anybody ends up with questions, that hopefully some of that can be relayed or sent to the right locations for that information. So the La Plata Electric portion of that is just their website. There's a way to sign up for some of these alerts if you're a client or a customer of La Plata Electric. They have that information to provide those alerts. As far as the emergency alert system, there is a new LPC alert emergency notification system that people can go to sign up for. It replaces the Code Red emergency alert system, so those that were in the Code Red system don't automatically transfer to that system. And so we're, again, trying to assist the county emergency management team in broadcasting the information so as many people can sign up for that as possible. So if alert needs to go out, that you have your information there to get that notification. And let's see here, just provided some of our monthly stats, and Officer Morris successfully completed her field training program and has had a few weeks now of working solo and doing a phenomenal job there. And we did have a couple recognitions. People contacted our department for Officer Rittenhouse and Sergeant Gallegos, just for commendations on them being courteous with members of the public. And the whole staff continues to be phenomenal through the transition that we're going through, and so always appreciate it as well. So.
That's because you're doing a great job.
Well, they're doing phenomenal. It's great. So appreciate y'all. Any questions for me on?
Any questions from the board? I will say honestly, I'm seeing more presence on the road than I have in the past, and it's good to see the officers out patrolling the roads, and I'm seeing them on the secondary streets as well as the main ones, and that's just great. I think you guys are doing a great job.
Great. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
HR?
All right, good evening. Welcome new members. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Marie Kim. I'm the HR director. You did receive an email from me to get signed up in iSolved to get paid this Friday. So thanks for doing all that. Everything was great. And let me know if for some reason there's not a correct number in your direct deposit, but you should have that on Friday. So thanks for filling that out. My role, there was a lot of hiring the past couple months, police chief, coordinating all of that, recreation coordinator. We hired several rec staff for youth and adult. And I also am just working on a senior center dishwasher, very, very, very part-time, but to help Callan over there at the senior center. So that is what I've done the past couple months. I also just this last couple weeks I went over to the Bayfield High School and helped them with their mock interviews for the high school students. So gave them some tips, told them what they did great, because these are kids that maybe have not been in an interview before. So I come from a career coaching background, so it's one of my passions. So that was fun to get out of town hall and go see some students. But any other questions for me? All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Bank signature authority direction.
So coming to you next meeting will be a resolution. When the boards change out, we need new signers that are authorized to sign on the town's bank accounts. And we've heard a lot of different ideas out there, so I was looking for some direction so I can write that resolution and get that to you on the May 5th meeting. Of course, the town manager and the mayor will be on there, and there needs to be some alternates as well. So the direction would be to have the mayor and the mayor pro tem and the town manager and another staff. It's up to you guys to give me a direction, and you'll see the resolution next meeting.
Yeah, I don't know who the mayor pro tem is at this point, but as long as it's somebody that's in town pretty much during the day, that they, if something came up that they could sign. I mean, I know I did it once when I wasn't mayor pro tem, but I was the one board member that was in town when the rest were working in Durango or whatever, so that's kind of helpful to have that as well.
And our previous one was a trustee, it was Trustee Katzos. But most municipalities I've seen, it's mayor, mayor pro tem, and then town manager and either finance director or town clerk.
I think we decided once before that finance director was probably somewhat of a conflict, so we don't want to go down that road. And she's shaking her head no, so that leaves that up for sure.
I would prefer not to sign the checks that I write.
Town clerk would be good. Is he on that?
You can do it, can't you, or no?
Yeah, it's up to you guys, whatever I write in that resolution and with your direction.
Preference of the board?
I make a motion that we have the town manager, the mayor pro tem, and the town clerk be the four that are able to sign checks for the town.
Josh? I'm holding
So
up
we
Josh.
just need direction at this point, guys. The motion will come when the resolution is before you
Oh.
next meeting, so.
I motion we give you direction. I motion that we give you direction to write what I just said.
And you'll get that next meeting.
You could read it off the town minutes if you forget.
I don't know, that guy's typing.
Well, it'd be me and John, and just one other one from the board. So we got the pro tem now. No, you need two signatures, yeah.
Two need to be available.
So, yeah, so two need to be available. Moving on, committees for elected officials and liaisons.
Mr. Mayor, members of the Board of Trustees, one of the benefits of being a member of the Board of Trustees is over the past decades, the town of Bayfield participates with various different groups, many of which are intergovernmental groups. So we have partners out there that include neighboring cities, neighboring counties, nonprofit agencies, other government agencies as well. And those handle different things that our community does. It helps out with grants, it helps out with transportation, and different things of that nature. So before the next meeting, what we would like to do is get you a list of those different committees that are there. Some of you have heard some of the names before if you've attended here. And we've got Region 9, we've got the Alliance, which is an economic development agency. Very good participation in that. We have a Regional Housing Authority, which we're a member of, and definitely we need to remember that. Transportation, which works with Region 9. I know Councilor Nyberg sits on that particular committee. There are a number of them out there, and if you're interested in one of those committees, I will circulate out the various committees that are out there, and that's something that if you're interested in those, then in the next meeting, the board can consider appointing individuals to each of those positions, because many of them do require elected officials that are on there. That's in their enabling legislation, especially some of the authorities to where we join together with other governments. The authority is invested in the elected officials. So think about those when you receive those lists. I'll try to put a general description of each one of those, maybe a website that you can link to it, and understand what each of these various entities do. And before the next meeting, if you're interested in that, maybe that's something the board can consider appointing.
Can you let us know which of the authorities that require an elected official?
I will do so, yes, sir.
Please. Any other questions from the board?
And you could do, just to add in a little bit, you can do multiples too. So part of the liaison program is a lot of times it's the trustees will go with something that interests them or their background, like Trustee McLaurin in the Good Food Collective or Trustee Zazzaro with Upper Pine emergency management type situations. So senior center liaison, I've seen that out there, and so several things too. So that piece of it, you can kind of bring your own expertise and interest into things like that as well.
Moving on, 4th of July update and discussion.
All right, we've been doing Monday meetings every week and getting preparation. Manager Waters has asked us to kick up the celebration a notch from what we normally do. So we've been busy working on that, working on a team with Mark, as well as his new rec coordinator and John and Sarah, and everybody's been chipping in and kind of taking their lanes on that. We are going to add a headliner band into the evening, which is something new for the town, as well as upgraded fireworks potential there. That decision ultimately is going to come down to Chief Evans and Upper Pine, and just working out, getting the logistics going and getting a big celebration for the 250th anniversary of our country.
Questions from the board?
Steve Durango said they wanted to cancel their fireworks. Our fireworks are so great.
They're going to be better this year.
They're going to be better this year. As long as they don't start a fire, that's all they ask.
How's it going on sponsors?
Mr. Mayor, Trustee Lyon, we are going for sponsors. I've received a number of interested parties. I know we even have one that's interested in being a major sponsor. It's our goal to have sponsors for the whole program. I know in the past you guys have used local monies for that. I believe that we can get sponsors to cover most, if not all, of the costs. And so we're going to be working really hard on that. We're going to work with some of our local nonprofits as well, do some special things. It's a special 4th of July. It's 250 years. So we've got some ideas on some special things that we can get. We mentioned the headliner band. We've got a young, it's not George Strait, I'm sorry. But, we've got a young up-and-coming band that's been in Colorado before, and they were recommended to us. And it's kind of a Gen Z type country band because they got kind of a new feel to them. But we've also got several of our local bands as well that we're looking at bringing in. It's going to be a day-long celebration. They're going to be vendors there as it is all day long. As we mentioned, Bruce and Greg with Upper Pine are going to be in charge of monitoring the situation. I believe Durango was a little premature in their call, but that's their town and they can do what they want. It's something that every year you want to make sure that you get all the available information in front of you before you make that call. And they're the professionals in that area, and just like in the past years, we work hand in hand with the Upper Pine to make sure that what we do is safe and is something that we understand the conditions before we go forward. And those of you that have been in a firefighting situation before, you've been a firefighter, we learn about that triangle. You've got the moisture, you've got the heat, and you've got the fuel load. And they always look at that when they determine whether or not this is something to proceed with. And so you generally don't get that until you get closer to the event. So just like last year, as I understand, and the year before that, we're going to continue to do it that way. Whatever they need, we're going to make sure that they have. They'll determine the zone around where the fireworks are going to be shot off. They'll point out to us beforehand what needs to be mitigated, because we do have some brush, particularly around the school's rodeo area. There's some stuff that needs to be taken care of. So we're going to hopefully work with the school system and see if we can't get in there and do some cleaning of that, clean out some of the brush. Of course, Mark got a grant to bring in some students, some volunteers to, they're not volunteers, they're SCA type students that come in and they'll help clean that area off. And so we're going to get a little extra work in there and make sure some of that underbrush is cleared out as well. But really excited to do this, and if our neighbors cancel theirs and ours goes forward, it's going to be a big party like it was last year, and we're proud to do it. We're working with all the staff to make sure that we have the help we need for the traffic, which is, if you've been here before, I understand leaving here, if you're coming from out of town or you're going outside, is always a challenge, but, you know, it's something that we take pride in here in Bayfield, and I'm excited to see it. I like seeing that type of thing. I love the 4th of July. That's my wonderful series, one of my favorite holidays, so I'm all into this. It sounds really cool.
Absolutely. Any questions from the board? Next up is new board action item, elect a mayor pro tem.
So coming before you in the next meeting as well, and everybody gets a lot of sleep going in. That's going to be a long meeting on May 5th. We're going to do appointments. With the new board switching out, it's time to appoint staff, as well as a mayor pro tem as part of that resolution as well. So this is your first action item as the new board, and you guys can discuss and elect a mayor pro tem, and that mayor pro tem will get appointed on that resolution.
So it's kind of up to the board of who you would like to elect as mayor pro tem.
I'd like to make a motion that Trustee Lyons here be elected as mayor pro tem.
I'll second that.
Got a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Nyberg?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Trustee Ackerman?
Yes.
Trustee Lyon?
Yes.
You get to vote for
Am
yourself?
I allowed to?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Trustee Trujillo?
Yes.
Trustee McLaurin?
Yes.
And Mayor Ah.
Yes.
So it is written.
Congratulations. Board of Trustee reports and requests for future agenda items. I don't have anything. I already spilled on everybody. Trustee Ackerman?
I don't have anything at this time. Just like to say I'm excited to bring whatever I can to the table and help this town, you know, go in a positive direction. Been here since 2010 and plan to be here for a lot longer. And so look forward to working with the community and everyone out there. So thank you.
Trustee Lyon?
I have nothing today.
Trustee McLaurin?
We have a big meeting with the Good Food Collective tomorrow, which I plan to be attending, so I'll have a report after that.
Okay. Trustee Trujillo?
Nothing really at this time. I just look forward to being a part of this board, and been in the town for over a decade now, served my country, and I don't know, I think as life goes on, service should continue, and just looking forward to helping progress this town for the future and growth and community, and just hoping that I can bring good stuff to the table, and looking forward to the training that we're going to be getting soon. So just want the community to know we are going to give some training. So this is my first time in a position like this. I've served on other nonprofits, but nothing this much with this much authority.
Huge test coming up.
Yeah, I better study up. So, but I know a lot of community folks, and like I said, I hear a lot of things, and I don't know. I just want to help point Bayfield in a positive direction. So.
Cool. Trustee Nyberg?
Southwest TPR next month.
You say that every week.
I can't help it that they change meetings. I'm okay.
Okay. Trustee Taylor?
I don't have anything. This time, thank you everybody for being here. I'm sure everybody had somewhere other that they could have been on Tuesday night, and it's really important to be here. I guess I'll kind of follow suit. I've been here since 1972, and my mom grew up here. I grew up here. I raised my son here, and I hope someday I have a grandchild that wants to come home and live here too. So that's why I'm here.
Upcoming dates of interest, Board of Trustees on May 5th, Planning Commission on the 12th, and the trustees are having a workshop with DOLA on the 13th.
I also have the date for CIRSA's training as well, if you guys
Yeah,
would
you
like to
sent
hear
it.
that.
That's-
So yeah, we'll do 6 p.m. on the 13th with DOLA, and then on June 8th at 6 p.m. we'll have CIRSA here, who is our insurance provider. So they're going to talk a lot about Robert's Rules of Order. They're going to talk a lot about those things. So quasi-judicial and a lot of, yeah. June 8th is with CIRSA, yes, 6 p.m.
And understand that everybody's invited to both of these. I mean, it could be of value to all of the trustees, the mayor, and the board. I even go to those on a regular basis, and I'm definitely will attend these because I think that you get good information from both parties. CIRSA takes it from a different angle, but DOLA is your local government division, basically within the state government. And the gentleman that's bringing forward this has got a lot of experience with working in towns and cities, and I think you're going to find value in what they both say, and bring lots of questions. There's no dumb question. I guarantee you, everybody comes from some different background on the Board of Trustees, and everybody has a different angle to look at. Some people have more experience than other people, but this is an opportunity for you to ask whatever you need to ask. There really isn't a bad question. We want you to utilize these folks. In addition to the DOLA meeting, we're also going to have our staff that's going to be there, including our town attorney, so that we can kind of give you a quick rundown of what each one of our departments do. Kind of give you maybe some quick run through on some of the projects they've got going on. And then, of course, our attorney is going to talk about his role as a town attorney, what the role is of the town attorney, and maybe some other things that our DOLA folks maybe we want to take, we can talk about, which we're going to kind of work out where the handout is from that. But we want to make sure that you guys have all the tools you need to make the best decision possible.
Okay, is that it? Guess we're wrapping up early. With that, I'll adjourn this meeting at 7:23.
There's one.
Yeah.